Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Guys. Guys, good morning. Adnan, good morning. Can't hear, guys.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. Adnan, I can't hear. Just 1 second. Let me check the audio. Yes. Yes, good morning. Yesterday you got a holiday, right? Guys and Adnan, good morning. Your
Good morning.
response.
Good morning, ma'am.
Oh, guys, it's on time. So nice to see that.
I was first.
You was first. You were first. Okay, good, good. Every day we have to be punctual, okay?
What are we learning today?
Today's open exploration.
Ma'am, can you tell me which is my date?
Wait, I will tell you. I will share it in the chat box. One second, my dear, I will tell, okay?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning, my dear. Okay, today onwards, you know that we are going to start the open exploration. Everyone know that, right? So I will give the names here. Today it's Raem, and anybody is ready for today? Can you please tell me?
No,
So all
ma'am.
of,
Ma'am, actually, my date was today. But,
okay, so
because-
that means you can, if we have time, you can also take. Okay, my dear?
Yes, ma'am.
If we have time.
So, ma'am, before me, who is doing it?
Ma'am.
Just a second, let me copy this and I'm going to paste it here in your chat box. Yes, good morning, Izian.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes.
I had some weddings and we went for 2-day trip. So I couldn't do the open exploration. So when I said Shahina ma'am, she said she will give me 3 days extra.
Actually, we don't have that much days. I will share the list here. You can check. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the list is there. There will be a change because if we have time today, Aisha will take it today. So Izian and Shahma will take on tomorrow. And on 17th, Adnan and Adam. 18th, Qais and ID. Okay.
And why is Adam there? 18th August.
18th August is Adam. So if we have time today, Aisha will take, there will be change in this order. Okay.
Ma'am, good morning, ma'am.
Yes, my dear. Yes, good morning, everyone.
Ma'am,
Yes, tell
in
me.
your chat, you typed 15th August is Raem and Izza.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, ma'am.
And then
Okay,
16th
just-
is me and
Yes.
Nisyan.
Ma'am,
Okay,
Shahina
go to
Mama
change.
told it was a Raem and Aiden.
Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
but
Shahina ma'am
Irene
said
is
was.
traveling today. So just a second, I will change the date and I will confirm it. Now it's not. So please listen. Okay, I'm going to change. I'm going to share the dates here, but listen carefully. If Aisha have time to take today, she will take the open exploration today. And so for tomorrow, it will be Izyan and Shahma. Okay. And for 18th, it will be Adnan and Adam. Adnan and Adam, your date will be 18th if Aisha take it on today. Okay.
Ma'am, I actually didn't complete everything, so I'll only be able to take tomorrow.
Aisha, sorry, my dear, you
Ma'am,
have
I
to
will
finish
be
it before 19th August.
Ma'am, I will be
No, I'll
able
do
to.
it tomorrow. I'll do the open exploration tomorrow.
If today we have time, you have to do it on today.
Ma'am, because I didn't complete everything yet.
Because it's already informed to you, your date is on 16th August. Okay?
Ma'am, I'm ready. Like,
Izyan,
ma'am,
you are
this
ready.
is yes, ma'am. If I can do today, maybe I can do it.
Yes,
Or
of course,
tomorrow.
Izyan. Okay, of course, Izyan. So, Aisha, if Izyan is ready to do today, so you can do it on tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Otherwise, you know, in the last day, there will be a haribari will be there because 3 people will come in the last day. So I don't want to make it in a like that. That's why. Okay. Anyways, I'm sharing the date here. There will be some changes if it will Izian will also take it on today. There will be a change in dates. Okay. Okay. So everyone and please check in your chat box. Everybody, please turn on the camera. Everyone.
Mine is on.
Please, only Fai's camera is turned on. Others, please turn on your camera, please. Please, everyone, please turn on the camera. Adnan, please. Aisha and Izza, please turn on your camera. So who all are absent today? Shahma and Aidin. Aidin is traveling back to Qatar, so he is on leave. Yes, Adnan.
Ma'am, what about
Is
Rashdan?
it possible?
Rashtan actually, he stopped till day 23 or 24. Because he's in Kerala, he don't have his laptop with him. So it is too difficult for him to join.
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, is it possible for me to change with someone to 19th August?
I think no, my dear. I think no. Okay, so please listen carefully. Our future school students will also join here to attend your open exploration. Okay, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so Raim and Izza were taking today. If we have time, Izzian can also take. Okay. So everyone, please be ready from tomorrow onwards because if we have time, we will ask more people to take it on the same day. So on that day, don't say that, ma'am, I'm not ready. Adnan, please be ready on 18th. Okay, Adnan? Adnan, my dear. Where is Adnan? Okay. So, you know, as already I discussed with you, we have to click on, you have to do the evaluation. Do you remember that about the evaluation? So please check your chat box. Please check your chat box. The evaluation form is already shared in the chat box. So Raim, you don't no need to fill it today, Raim, because Raim can fill Ezza's form. Okay. No need of Raim to fill your form. So the evaluation sheet it is already shared in the chat box.
Ma'am, I don't have chat and Q and I don't know why.
No problem, Anik. Only I think only Superkids have to evaluate. Okay. No need for Harsh Future School.
Ma'am, where is that link?
It is right above the Superkids Open Exploration dates. It's right above that in the chat.
Yes, my dear Aisha. Who is asking that?
Ma'am, I just told Lisa where that link was for the.
Okay, Ezra, can you please check in the chat box?
Ma'am, I should put my name and my details, right?
What, my dear? My name?
Should I put my name
First-
only?
First, it will
Please,
show the
please.
name of the student who we are evaluating, like Raem.
Yes, you know, I will explain just a second. Let me open that. Okay, first is name of the student. So the name of the student it will be, who is the name of the student?
Ma'am, Raem.
Raem. And name of the evaluator, if Kois is doing it, okay, name of the evaluator is Kois. And role of the evaluator,
Yes.
you can write there as a student. And
Yes,
phase of evaluation, it is phase 1. Okay, next one is about the quality of research. So if you can insert the maths below 0 to 20. If you feel that Raem had researched it well, you can give 20 marks and you can give the justification for that mark too. Next is about the quality of data analysis and example and about clarity of presentation. And if you feel that any creativity is included in that and originality, okay, you can give that marks too and give the overall output also. Okay, for each marks, you have to give the justification why you give that mark. Is it clear? Only for super kids, okay? Super kids only have to evaluate it. Is it
Okay.
any confusion? Adam, Mizian, Yezza, Shahma, where is Shahma?
Ma'am, this is very
Shahma, where are
confusing.
you?
Ma'am, can I take a paper and write on it?
Shahma, where are you, my dear?
I'm here, ma'am.
Shahma, please check the chat box. I already give the
What were the
dates.
points again?
What?
What were like you told some points. The mark.
Guys, the link is in the chat box.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm not getting any messages in the chat box. It's only yesterday's.
Second last message, Adnan. Second
Tally.
last message.
Tally.
But, yeah,
Yeah, but
that-
I didn't get anything. I didn't get
Okay,
any
Adnan,
messages.
wait.
So,
Adnan, please
only
wait. Adnan,
yesterday's.
please wait.
Superkids batch 2 open exploration.
Okay, Adnan, please check your personal chat. It's there.
Ma'am,
Adnan, please check your personal chat. It is there.
student. Ma'am,
Yes,
should I
voice.
give Raim's name here? Name of student.
Yes, name of the student. You have to give Raim's name.
Okay.
Okay, so it's almost 10:41. Can we start? And don't forget about, I want everyone to ask question. If you have any question, please raise your hand. Okay?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes,
Like-
Adam.
For the name of student, I should put my name, right? And the name
No,
of
my dear.
evaluator.
No. Name of the evaluator is your name. You are evaluating, right?
Yeah.
And the role of evaluator, if it's a student, you can add it as a student.
Okay.
Okay?
Ma'am, we should fill it after the open exploration. right?
Yes. If you want to
So
fill in
what should we
between
do
also,
now?
you can do that. First of all, you have to listen to that Raim's presentation. After that, okay?
Ma'am, when is Raim's presentation?
He will start it now. Before that, I want to check all the super kids are here. Except Aydin and Shahma, everyone is here, right? Yes, Adina, you got. Please tell me,
Ma'am,
all
I'm
the super
here.
kids, do you got the evaluation sheet? Super kids, do you all got the evaluation form?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
it clear to you? Any confusion about the evaluation sheet? Yes.
No,
Shama is here.
Okay, Shahma, you got the evaluation sheet, right?
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
Okay. So any confusions? Faiz, Adam, Adnan, Izian? Izza,
No,
any
ma'am.
confusions about? Okay. So we can start. I want everyone to ask questions. If you have any question, you can raise your hand or you can wait for the last. Let him complete and after that you can ask. For the better question, for the best question, there will be extra points. Okay. And Hash Future School students, you can also ask questions. Okay.
What
So,
we get for
Raem,
asking questions?
before that, let me check. Is it everyone joined from the higher grade here? Who is the teacher in charge of higher grade? Is it
Abida ma'am.
Abida ma'am? Abida
Yes, it's
ma'am, are you
Abida.
here? Abida ma'am. Then who is the teacher in charge of Cosmos? Who is the teacher in charge of Cosmos?
Right now, ma'am. Right now.
Yes, right now.
Oh, wait. Ma'am, I
Because here I
don't.
can.
Wait, ma'am.
When you
I'm
joined the class, which
lagging my
teacher
tab.
was there?
Ma'am,
Is it Nishana
wait,
ma'am?
my tab is lagging. I'll be back.
Yeah, it was Nishana ma'am.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Nishana, ma'am. Sorry. It was Nishana, ma'am. I was kind of laggy that time.
Just 1 second, okay?
Sorry, Fabina ma'am, can you repeat? Actually, it was lagging for me.
Can you please check everyone joined here?
Yes, almost everyone joined. I checked. From middle grade, everyone joined. Yes, Astrid Astrid also joined. Yes, ma'am. From middle, everyone here.
Okay. So is it Agnes Middle also joined here?
Ma'am, do you mean
Just
Agnes
one-
Lower?
No, just 1 minute, my dear. I think they. Adila joined here. Razin Rahman is here. Razin.
Yes, ma'am.
I think Brainiacs
Ma'am,
Middle is
everyone
also
has
joining.
joined from Brainiacs here.
Okay, everyone joined from Brainiacs here. Okay. So we can start, Raim. We can start.
Mm.
1 second, Raim. I will make you as a presenter and I will spotlight you. Please, everybody, please mute your mic.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Raim. Now you are a presenter.
Yeah, can you see this? Yeah. Yeah. Good morning to one and all present here. Today, we're going to dive deep into the ocean's mysteries. Think of a world with amazing creatures, ancient tales, and stunning sights. From tiny fish to colossal whales, the ocean is full of wonders. Join us to learn how these creatures survive and discover ocean landscapes, from vibrant reefs to deep trenches. For curious minds and nature lovers, our journey begins. Let's explore the ocean together. Before going on to the next slide, I have a question. Can anybody tell me what we have explored more, the ocean or space? Yeah,
Space?
yes, that is true. The rest of the ocean has been lying undiscovered, and humanity has not discovered it yet. Now, let's watch a video to help us get a better understanding of what the ocean is. Wait, And let me put the sound sound option.
What happened, Raem?
The sound now. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Yeah. So, I hope you all understood what the ocean is and then how beautiful and unique it is. So, now let's learn about the importance and uniqueness of the ocean. Yeah. Uniqueness and the importance of the ocean. The importance of the ocean. It is incredibly important for life on Earth. It provides us with oxygen to breathe, regulates the planet's climate, and is home to a huge variety of animals and plants. The ocean also plays a big role in the water cycle, helping to distribute water around the world. It gives us food, supports industries like fishing and tourism, and even provides medicines. Taking care of the ocean is essential for a healthy planet and a sustainable future. So, as we have seen in the video, there was a question that do we own our very lives to the ocean? How many of you think it's true?
Could you repeat the question once more?
Yeah. In the video, it has been said that it's a question like, do we owe our own lives to the ocean, to the seas?
Yeah, think so. Can I answer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we owe our lives to the ocean a lot because we humans are like very greedy. Like we have destroyed a lot of like life and like unimaginable, unimaginable changes has occurred to the ocean because of us. Like the fish population has decreased, the ocean is polluted. Like many species have even become extinct and endangered. So all this is a like and a consequence of like years or centuries of no, like decades of human actions and of and many people took part in like making the ocean into a devastating place. So I think, yeah, truly we owe our lives for the earth and the ocean.
Yes, that is true. So this way we have to protect the ocean. We have to preserve it so that the humanity can get a better life. It's like it will be more sustainable. Now let's look at the uniqueness of the ocean. The ocean is like a gigantic playground of its own. It covers almost all of Earth and it is full of amazing creatures and colors. Some animals even make their own glowing light. The ocean's tides make the water go up and down like a big bathtub. From super hot places to the freezing cold spots, animals can live everywhere. There are different neighborhoods in the ocean, like the sunny surface and the mysterious deep. Some mountains and valleys are hiding underwater. There are even secret cities and old shipwrecks down there. The ocean helps control the weather and gives us yummy things to eat. It is a place full of surprises and adventures waiting to be explored. The uniqueness of the ocean depends on the range of difference in everything. So, like every coral reef present in the ocean is not the same thing as the other coral reef, or like one type of fish is not always the same as the other fish. And then, I think all of you have heard the term of diversity. So diversity is the range of a thing or something being different from everything else and being distinct and unique. So the ocean is more like the most diverse thing in our world because imagine yeah, Quais?
I didn't understand what you said before this. Like, I didn't understand what you told before this.
The term diversity.
Yeah, can you explain what is that?
So like diversity is like so like one thing is diverse from each other. So like we can take one piece of one take a rock and then take another rock. If you compare it, you can see that these rocks are diverse from each other. Diverse means they are not the same, they are like different. Like different, they have their own unique structure, so that they won't be a same thing again repeatedly, but then everything would be unique and distinct.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the uniqueness of the ocean is more like, I think everybody has seen the ocean at least once in their life or more. And then I think everybody has tried to look underwater. And then like for scuba divers, a lot of people go scuba diving because they only want to see the beauty of the ocean rather than do something else, because the ocean is that beautiful and then that unique from what we have on the life on earth. When we look underwater, it's more like we have teleported to another world. So that is how important and unique the ocean is. Now let's move on. The tools and technologies for ocean exploration. We cannot go to the ocean for exploring anything. We cannot just go like with a normal swimming suit and just go dive and explore. We are like if we are scuba divers we can, but then we cannot go that deep. If you want to go that deep, like to the deep sea, we need these tools and technologies to explore the ocean. So we have We have ROVs, sonars, and cameras, which are very important. And then exploring the ocean is not always easy because diving into the ocean's mysteries requires some seriously high tech gear. Submarines take us on underwater adventures, letting us peek into the deep. ROVs are like robot divers exploring places humans can go. Sonar sends sound waves to map the ocean floor, and satellites watch from space. Underwater cameras capture stunning images of marine life. These tools are like a team of superhero gadgets and helping us uncover the ocean secrets. Yeah. So these are the tools what we've been using for exploring. And then are these like if you're like a normal person who lives a normal life and who suddenly wants to go exploring the ocean, if you want to explore the mysterious part of the ocean, you really need these high-tech gear. These high-tech gears, these high-tech gears are essential for what you have to explore. And then the term sonar is basically like a way of mapping the sea floor, which we will discuss next in the next slide. Sonars sense out vibrations which to the ocean. When it hits the surface, it bounces back, so that sonar gets a pretty good idea since the vibrations went in, and then first it hits the surface. It doesn't instantly bounce back. It checks what the shape of it, like the vibration sends everywhere around, and then which areas have been cut, we can understand through the sonar. So that then after we find out the area, we just can the vibrations bounce back. At the same time, if you're like we are not sure if the path, if you go a lot of deep, like imagine a scientist has estimated that the Great Barrier Reef would be something like 5 kilometers deep. So then they want to confirm it without diving deep and risking humanity, not humanity exactly, like risking a lot of people's lives. And then they use sonar, and sonar is a way more safer option rather than using submarines, because I think all of you have heard of the explosion of Titan, right? Like recently, like 2 or 1 month ago. And it's
Yeah.
because yeah, it's because they didn't they the thing is that a lot of submarines doesn't get first class safety precautions. They just like send the people out and their lives is like very high risks. So like imagine if you want to be if you want to be inside a submarine, you're like going inside a submarine, then you're trying to explore, and then kaboom, the submarine exploded and you just regretted your life going inside the submarine. So that's basically what happened in Titan due to the high pressure in the deep sea. So like the deeper you go into the ocean, the higher pressure it gets. So like the basic thing is that it will cause explosions, or like you'll just be like, crushed into pieces. And then it is really not recommended for going into a submarine. That's why we use ROVs, which are basically submarines or something, which we are controlling. I think also a lot of people have identified that the Titan submarine has been used by a remote controller, a PlayStation remote controller or something. That was a really weird idea for going on a mission. And then these ROVs are basically like humans can stay on land and then the submarine goes down. But then humans have to learn to make refined metal which is strong enough to withstand the pressure under the ocean, like the deepest part of the ocean. I think all of you have understood what are the tools and technologies for ocean exploration is. Now we're going to learn about mapping the seafloor and underwater landscapes. Yeah. So exploring the ocean secrets start with mapping the seafloor and its incredible landscapes. Scientists use high-tech tools like sonar to send sound waves deep into the ocean. These waves bounce back, helping us create detailed maps of the underwater world. We discover mountains, valleys, and even hidden places like underwater caves. So the thing is that these vibrations are really strong. Imagine if we can like if you want to make a map of the whole ocean, imagine we start from the North Pole and then we create a huge sonar device which sends out a huge powerful radio. Yeah, Isian?
Sorry, my hand was raised mistakenly. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Okay, like if we make a sonar machine huge in the top of the earth, we are like sending out vibrations. The sonar can detect the places. We can get a detailed info, and we can make a detailed map because it's that powerful and it bounces back at every time, so that it helps us learn more about the ocean. So these sonar helps us to learn about the underwater landscapes. The underwater landscapes are like seamounts, which are the mountains or hills or something. The seamounts are basically mountains under the ocean, trenches, and hydrothermal vents. These provides insights to the Earth's geology, the Earth's history, and then the Earth's geographical boundary. And then these hydrothermal vents are like they produce hot water. They like a tube shaped thing, and they also support new types of lives. And then at the same time, the heat which makes the water go hot from the hydrothermal vents are it's getting the heat from the core or somewhere close to it, like the mantle at least. So then the underwater landscapes. There are a lot of underwater landscapes and underground hidden caves which we haven't explored yet. So let's say imagine as the ocean as a puzzle. And then us humans have only solved like one piece out of a nine puzzles. And then the other eight puzzles are left to be explored, which us humans are doing it right now. But then we are not sure that we could do it like within 1 year, 2 year. It will at least take around 10 years, 15 years. In my case, I think the most recommended thing like in the rate of technology going on now, it will be faster. So like if you have like a lot of sonar devices, and then if you have a lot of ROVs or a lot of underwater cameras, we could just go exploring, and then I think we could manage it within an year or two. And then these underwater landscapes will help us discover about different shipwrecks and cities. Like these ancient cities like Atlanta. I think all of you have heard about Atlanta as well. So like it's a buried underground underwater city, and then it's been explored by a lot of explored by a lot of scuba divers and all. So like imagine without exploring the ocean, we find a new type of species, and then we found a new type of species, and then we are it's a this like this type of species, this type of fish can resist extreme heat, unlike us humans. So like imagine if one of the students here like let me take Quais for example. Quais want to survive extreme heat. So like the scientists will experiment with the new type of fishes we have discovered, and then we can do like an experiments. Like imagine if you get a dosage of it, we made like a medicine, not a medicine exactly, like it gives you an ability. So like we inject it to Quais, and then he gets heat resistance. So like that's what mapping the seafloor and underwater landscapes is. So like this also helps us learn about the more species, and the more we learn about the ocean, it's more beautiful at the same time. Now biodiversity and marine life discovery. So biodiversity, as I mentioned before, is the range of being different from each other, and marine life discoveries. So like the thing is that imagine a huge ocean party with animals of all shapes, sizes, and colors. This incredible variety is called biodiversity, as I mentioned before. Coral reefs are like bustling cities underwater. So these coral reefs are actually inherited by fishes, because these fishes get protected from the sharks, since the coral reefs are that sharp so that the sharks cannot disturb those fishes. So in the deep sea, creatures like anglerfish and gulper eels hide in the dark. Whales communicate with songs that can travel for miles, where tiny plankton are like ocean secret superheroes. These tiny plankton are like they're like the size of bacteria, which helps to provide food for all the aquatic animals present in the ocean. So that these plankton helps the ocean to survive. It just saves from the ocean to die. It saves the ocean from dying. Yeah. Some animals are like masters of disguise, blending perfectly into the surroundings. The leafy sea dragon, flounder, and cuttlefish are some of these examples. Scientists explore the ocean and find new species, like mysterious deep sea squids. And guess what? Even in freezing cold waters or places that face extreme heat. So, as I've told before, if you find a fish which can survive or withstand extreme heat or cold, or which has a special ability like body hardening, or like shells, not exactly shells, like body hardening. So then the ocean is more like a magical place. So if you have a lot of questions, you want to answer them, you ask the scientist to go explore for them. And then when the scientist comes back and tells you about what they've explored, you get more questions rather than the answers. So the thing is that the ocean would never be discovered completely until we have to find exactly everything. It's basically impossible to learn everything, like every single detail about the name of so the problem of this is that the more we learn about the ocean, it will be harder for the people who wants to be a marine biologist, or like the scientists, or people who wants to learn about the ocean. So like imagine if you completely learn about the ocean. There will be at least 10,000 topics or 100,000 topics on it. And then the people who wants to learn about it, they'll be just devastated because they think they can never do this. Because like this has included a lot of topics, and then like that guy may pretty much might be going crazy and like just quit, because like, and then this marine biologist won't be an important job. There are a lot of jobs which the marine life gives. So that at the same time, I think the most probable thing is that we will be not we, like the people who explore the ocean will be replaced by robots, since we cannot store that much information in our head, but robots can. Imagine they have like terabytes of storage, and then they can just store within like 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte or more. And then these fishes, imagine there might be like, and then we have also talked about plants. We haven't talked about plants because there are also plants in the ocean, which are, I think you have seen some of them. So they're like corals and all. And then some may look really harmless, but then you touch it, you get poisoned. And then there might be also a new types of fish, which looks really cute, but then it's basically more like a puffer fish. And then when we touch it, again poisoned. So the ocean isn't always safe, to be honest, and then it isn't always good for us, but then it will be really good. It's more like you're getting so like one time when I went underwater, I could see the fishes around me, and then I'm like, I want to stay in the ocean forever. It's more like that beautiful the ocean is, and then that's how like the uniqueness of the ocean is. Yeah. Deep sea mysteries and scientific exploration. So, I think all of you have heard about Titanics and a lot of shipwrecks. And then these deep sea mysteries, these are the mysteries which lies in the deep sea. The deep sea has the most pressure on the ocean, and which is being mostly left unexplored since humans cannot withstand the pressure. So that we use the machines like ROVs again, but then sonar can't be used for this because the pressure cancels the sound waves, and then sonar won't work perfectly.
What sound waves?
Sound waves, it's like vibrations. We send out vibrations. Like imagine me sending out vibrations, like it's going down and down and down. It hits the surface and then it bounces back the same way we send it.
Raem,
Yeah.
yeah, you told that ships sink due to the like vibration, right? Then how are
I didn't say
what
ships. I never said that.
then? But
Ships
then how are
ships
scuba
sink.
divers?
I just said you're talking about submarines.
Yeah,
Yeah. Submarines, because of the huge pressure. Like, humans have not created refined metal like that
Yeah,
strong
but how
material.
are like scuba divers going under and seeing that?
Yeah, they're not going that deep. They know that if they go to the deepest part of the ocean, their oxygen levels will be running out really high, and then they could not survive it. So they only like go to the, the shiny sea, the part which we can see from the outside. That will be the only place which the scuba divers will be going.
Oh,
Yeah. Imagine a realm that's deep and dark, that is like an exploring another planet. This is the deep sea, a place of incredible mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Scientists use high tech tools like submarines and remotely operated vehicles to journey into the unknown. As they descend, they discover bizarre creatures that can survive extreme cold and crushing pressure. One of the deep sea's biggest secrets lies around the hydrothermal vents, where superhot water erupts from the ocean floor. These vents host unique life forms like giant tube worms and strange bacteria. The deep sea is also a treasure trove for hidden shipwrecks and ancient cities, offering clues to our history. But exploring the ocean is no easy task. It requires careful planning, advanced technology, and a deep respect for the delicate systems down below. As we learn more about this mysterious realm, we uncover more questions than answers, which is the same thing while discovering more types of marine life discoveries. So then scientific exploration, which is what so like ROVs and so on are methods of scientific exploration. So thing is that the people are worried about going to the ocean these days. They're thinking about the higher risks. So that there are scientists who are working on it, who doesn't want to risk humans' lives, so that they can get a better understanding of the ocean at the same time without risking humans' lives, any humans' lives. So then there are a lot of shipwrecks. There might be even like a lot of planes crash land in the ocean, and there have been a lot of shipwrecks and the shipwrecks and the planes which haven't been discovered yet. So the thing is that we want there are like this is a huge problem for us because we won't know exactly what happened unless we discover more about it. So like people say Titanic has been hit by an iceberg, but then a lot of people are not sure about that because they think it's something else, like they got a leak or something before going on to it. Yeah. Yeah. the ocean, the importance of ocean preservation. As I've said before, if you want to live a better future, if you want to live a sustainable future, we just need a healthy ocean. So everything is there now. Imagine the future. Everything is there except the cleanliness and how healthy the ocean is. It's like a puzzle missing from a piece. And then the ocean gives us life in many ways. It provides us oxygen for us to breathe, helps regulate the climate, and even gives us delicious food. But then the ocean faces a big problem like pollution, overfishing, and climate change. Preserving the ocean is crucial. Healthy coral reefs protect coastlines and support countless marine species. If you overfish, it can harm ocean ecosystems. Pollution, like plastic waste, can choke marine life and harm habitats. By taking care of the ocean, we are taking care of ourselves and the planet's future. We can make a difference. Now, like I request you to not throw plastic in the ocean, and because I think everybody wants to preserve the ocean, they don't want to lose most beautiful part of the earth of this world. So that I think everybody just try to preserve the ocean as hard as they can. Like try to do the minimum at least. So like if you see a person trying to throw plastic. Who's about to throw plastic in the ocean? You can just tell him that don't throw it in the ocean. It will just harm the ocean, and then tell him to put it in a waste bin or trash bin. And then when we protect the ocean, we protect our home. So the thing is that if humans does not concentrate about this, if we humans don't concentrate about this, it's a likely chance that life would be deserted in the future. So the bad thing is that it has been going on a lot around lately. So we have to stop it. This this wastage which we are harming the ocean kills a lot of innocent lives. So like there also might be a chance that if a scuba diver is diving and some there's like he ends up in a place with a lot of garbage, he gets himself strangled and then he can't escape and then he dies. The same way which happens to a lot of fishes. Imagine if a little fish is like going around and then its parents are like just at somewhere, and then the fish after a lot of time the little fish doesn't come back. The parents are worried and goes looks for him, and then guess what they find? They find the little fish dead. Imagine the sadness. Imagine how bad the lives we are wasting through this plastic and pollution. This waste we are doing, it's like mostly so these fishes are an important part of our life. So like imagine what is essential for us in our life. We need like oxygen to breathe, live, like we need to eat and we have to drink. But then the ocean also plays another crucial part. It helps us to live. So that so imagine if you're a person who's ignorant about the ocean, who just throws like a huge gallon of waste in the ocean, you're basically ruining life for yourself and everyone else in Earth. And I hope you all understood how important the what is the importance of ocean preservation is. So I request all of you to reduce. I request all of you to use less plastic and then to protect the ocean together. Yeah, Bilal. Okay. So implications for scientific knowledge. The conclusions for scientific knowledge. So thing is that scientific knowledge wants an end to this. They want a complete end to learning about the ocean. That's what an implication is. Yeah, Zain? Yeah. Okay. So exploring the ocean isn't just fun. It's a key to unlocking scientific mysteries. The ocean holds secrets about our planet's history, climate, and diversity of life. By studying ocean, by studying the ocean, scientists learn about ancient civilizations, climate change, and even new medicines. So imagine we found a new different type of species, which we found an antidote for a huge virus which has been spreading around like crazy. And the scientists are surprised about how this works. So they do more research on the fish, and they find out that the symptoms are the same thing what how the virus started. At the same time, it provides an antidote, so the fish is not infected. And then this also helps to learn about the future. So imagine we identify a type of sand. We and the scientists do some research on it, and then they can estimate what is going to happen on that particular area since they looked on it. Because it's easier to find out more about the ocean, we can learn the future of the ocean easier than what the future of land is, which is really, it takes a longer time and then it's really confusing. And then at the same time, there are a lot of places which has been filled with water. The water has been filled in a lot of places. The thing is that because I think all of you have heard about the term global warming, right? So like this global warming gives more heat that the ice caps, icebergs in the North Pole and the South Pole, Antarctica or anywhere, is starting to melt. And yeah, Amina.
Raem, it maybe accidentally raised your hand.
Yeah. So like the thing is that when these ice caps and icebergs melt, they melt and then cause flood. They increase the ocean levels. If the ocean levels just increase by 200 millimeters or 300 millimeters, it's more like the whole ocean, the whole earth will be covered with the water. The thing is that this is really bad for us because we can't like if the world is heating up really fast, and then we have something like we have imagine we have 5 years before flooding starts, and then we can like that will be only a time which we can build only one building or some. This won't make the whole world survive. Until then, I think we'll have 8 billion or 9 billion or 10 billion population. So, like, do you think that it is possible within 5 years to create a place safe from flooding and 10 billion people can fit in it? Is that even possible? That's the
No.
thing which is, yeah. The thing is that it's basically beyond our imagination. And then at the same time, the ocean is basically bigger than our mind. The ocean knows more than what us humans have about other things. Like the ocean knows more about itself rather than us. So then the thing is that the ocean is bigger than our imagination. We cannot imagine what the unexplored part of the ocean is. It's more like the ocean doesn't want us to know, which is particularly weird and it's a huge coincidence at the same time. So like they don't want us to know. They just want to find it out. Like I think the thing is that they have to find it out within taking time. The thing is that the scientists are taking they are rushing to find out about the ocean. So like we can just go on like a normal tide of the ocean and just go slowly and learn more and more until we learn the complete about the ocean. The thing now we're coming to an end, so let's learn some facts about the ocean. The ocean covers most of the earth. We have all, I think most of you know that. The ocean holds sunken treasures. The saltiness comes from minerals. So then this saltiness, I think everybody knows that if they go to beaches, they get a lot of saltiness. So like the salt we get is washed into from the rivers and streams. So this salt lets us float. It gives like a higher level for us to float on. I think everybody has noticed we feel a little bit lighter in the ocean, like if you go to a beach, because the ocean is completely filled with salt, like literally, not completely exactly, but still, a lot of salt is present. So the ocean gives us oxygen and food. Ocean has tiny plankton heroes, as I mentioned before. They provide food for even small and big fish. Blue whales are the largest animals on Earth. They live in the ocean and they can weigh as much as 200 tons. So, the Great Barrier Reef is a huge coral. They are found off the coast of Australia, and it's the world's largest coral reef. It can even be seen from space. Yeah, it can even be seen from space. So, the Mariana Trench is the deepest point. So, this Mariana Trench is the most undiscovered part of the ocean. So this undiscovered part of the ocean is what us scientists and humans are trying to look for. Dolphins have unique names. Yeah, I think I pretty much sure that most of you haven't heard names of the ocean. I mean dolphins, including myself. But then we have heard that they have very different, unique, weird names, and they communicate through whistling. I think you have seen these dolphin trainers, which they use whistling and signs for the dolphins to understand. So then there are some fish which change gender. So like I don't know how they do it, but then seahorse are fast. There are seahorse. These seahorse are the males who gives birth rather than the female. Yeah, and then some fish like the clownfish can change their gender if they're needed. So they can be a female or a male whenever they want. Like the ocean is full of treasures, including sunken ships, hidden caves, and even valuable gems and metals. So the thing is that there might be even a type of mineral, a gem, something like a diamond or emerald or ruby. It can be found in the ocean, and then it will be worth like a lot. Now I hope you all understood these facts and know these facts now. We have come to a conclusion now. So then, as we wrap up our journey through the ocean's mysteries, remember that the ocean is more than just water. It's a world of wonder waiting to be explored. From its sunlit surface to the mysterious depths, the ocean holds treasures, creatures, and stories that continue to captivate our imagination. Whether it's uncovering ancient shipwrecks, discovering new species, or understanding the complex interactions of marine lives, the ocean reminds us of the beauty and fragility of our planet. By learning more about and protecting the ocean, we are ensuring a healthier future for ourselves and generations to come. So let's continue to be curious, keep exploring, and join hands in preserving the ocean's magic. Together, we can make a splash for positive change and keep the wonders of the ocean deep alive for the future adventures. Let's appreciate, protect, and continue exploring the ocean's mysteries. Now it's Q&A. It's your turn. Ask any questions you have about ocean exploration and marine life. Yeah, Zian?
Yes, I wanted to ask, are there any like how do creatures? There are different animals that live in the deep. So then, how do these creatures cope with this high pressure?
Yeah, that's what these scientists are getting surprised of. The scientists are really surprised. They've found some species which can withstand that huge pressure because I don't know. I think it's because of their body hardening, and then it helps them. And then they have a special. I think they have a special type of body which withstands them from pressure. Yeah.
Okay, and I still have few more questions.
Yeah.
So, second question is like sonar. There, like sonar is when we the sound waves, the
Yeah.
vibrations bounce off the surface. So, like, are there any other ways to be able to find the landscape of the ocean?
Yeah, we
So,
can. I think as I've said, there are underwater cameras and ROVs. ROVs can be actually being controlled to drive remotely from land. We don't need to go to the ocean to drive an ROV. So then it's more like something else. Yeah.
okay. And next question is, so how are corals made? Like, are they like a living
How are
creature,
corals made?
or are they
They're
like
not like a
plant?
living creature. There are a lot of corals that are currently dying, but then they're not exactly made. They start from these organisms which they grow up to be
Polyps.
plants. Yeah. So they like
Polyps.
protect these oceans. They're like a home for these little oceans.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Now who has a
so,
who
last question. Yes,
oh
I
yeah.
have a question. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Quiz.
yeah, what should I do in the all over output?
Now
Over output, what do you feel about how is his presentation all over? You can do that. You can give the
Oh,
score over there.
now Razin
So
Rahman, yeah.
next, not Razin. Yes, Razin. Actually,
Yeah.
Aisha raised her hand. Yes, Razin. Razin.
Yeah. How many different species of fishes live in the ocean?
There are an uncountable different type of species. There are like we actually don't know the exact amount of species we have explored it. Or like we know the count of the species we have learned until now, but then there are still more to be explored. So the thing is that there might be like more than 100,000 different type of fishes. Yeah.
So I have one more question.
Yeah.
What is the future of ocean exploration would be?
The future of ocean exploration will be pretty much like I'm pretty sure that will be replaced by robots because like when we learn more about the ocean, it will be harder for us to learn about the ocean and explore them. So these robots, as I mentioned, I think I have told you that these robots can store terabytes of storage in their head so that they can do it better than us humans. So that's what I think, and then these robots will, or our scientists will invent machines which can just drive themselves and then look and then discover something new about it.
So
Yeah.
what's the difference between tsunami and tidal wave?
Tidal waves, the things that tsunamis is caused by earthquakes. These earthquakes shake the ocean, which makes the ocean goes really high up, forming a tsunami. And these tsunamis just pushes off the land, like it just drenches the whole city in water. It might even cause a lot of destruction. And these tidal waves are shorter than what a tsunami is. These tidal waves are like, it's because of probably wind. These winds are like, it's like a really windy day, and then we get tidal waves. It's not like that big. It's like, let's say, at least 15 meters or 10 or 7.5 meters. It won't be that big. The tsunamis at least like 30 to 20. So that is it.
Is it the same way as that we see in the beaches?
The beaches, I think we have there people. Some people might have seen tidal waves in the beaches, but they're not tsunamis, so they wouldn't have survived and be here right now. So that these tidal waves are really common, pretty much. If it's a windy day, yeah, it is also possible in beaches. It won't like do any harm. It's just that we just go like we're standing on the water, and then that huge tidal wave comes over our head, and then we're like underwater for some seconds and then we get out.
Right?
So it's basically harmless. Yeah.
What is tidal waves?
I just said what a tidal wave is. It's like a wave, but then shorter than a tsunami. Like 3 times or 4 times shorter than a tsunami. Which is basically
Okay.
close to a normal wave, but then a kind of big wave at the same time. Yeah. Now yeah.
Ma'am, can
And
you
that
support?
Tejas, yeah.
Can you support mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you said the oceans are like so beautiful and oceans are like a magic. So in that case, so why the people are destroying oceans like catching fishes and dumping the wastes into the ocean?
Because they're not aware, they don't know that if they like they might be ignorant. They just like, I don't care whatever happens to the ocean, it's just that the ocean will get destroyed. Some people will be like that, but then other people be like they won't know, so we have to spread awareness around that if we throw waste, that it will harm the ocean. That's why people throw a lot of waste, or else it will be because they don't have a lot of space to throw waste, and then it will harm the environment. So they think that if they harm the ocean, it will be safer than harming the environment for some reason. Yeah, yeah.
I have a question.
So my question, like, so you said ocean is like a good, like ocean is like a good thing. So in the case, like sometimes the tsunami will kill, right? The tsunami may.
The thing
So
is
the
that
way.
if you're underwater and a tsunami happens, you won't even notice there's a tsunami. It's just that these waves will be normal. Nothing will happen to the ocean. But then you can like after you go scuba diving, you think nothing is gonna happen. You go in, you didn't feel anything, you come back out. The land you see is completely destroyed. And you're like you feel like you
So
time traveled.
so that means like tsunami is not caused by ocean. That's caused
It's
by
not caused
wave.
by ocean, it's caused by these
Right?
earthquakes. The shifting
Right?
of earth plates
Right?
sliding over each other.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are telling like when we go like scuba diving, when a tsunami happens, the ocean like to the ocean
Not,
it happens nothing.
yeah, nothing happens to the ocean. Like on top of the surface of
Means
the ocean will move, but then when we're inside the ocean, the fishes won't notice. At the same time, if a flooding happens, the fishes will just notice that the ocean just got bigger. They won't even think about what happened to land. They're like they got bigger freedom. Yay.
oh my goodness.
Okay, now
Okay,
who?
so
Why
Aisha,
is ocean water
Aisha can on the
salty?
mic and ask. Aisha.
Can I submit my?
Yeah, I have a question.
Can I submit?
So these scientists, they have found machine technology which they can use to like discover the ocean and discover more parts of the ocean. But have the scientists ever thought about building a machine or a technology that will help in preserving the ocean?
I think scientists are thinking about it. They have not started anything, but they're thinking about it. I'm pretty sure. So like if they're like, I think there might be something like if you put a tablet near plastic, it's just like the plastic gets dissolved into the ocean, and then it won't harm anything. Yeah, something like
Can we
that.
ask?
Yeah, yeah, Muhammad
So,
Alim.
yeah. How many percentage like is covered full of ocean?
The exact amount is 71%, which is really surprising. Which most of the people might think that it would be at least 50% land. But the thing is that the ocean is way more bigger. It covers 71 percentage of the earth, and then the other 29% land.
Why is ocean water salty?
Ocean water is salty because they receive these minerals and elements. So like they receive these minerals and elements from the rivers. The ocean is always connected to rivers and streams. So like when streams and rivers go on, they collect a lot of minerals in their way. So like when they reach the ocean, they just dump it in the ocean. And this way, I think all of you have heard about the Dead Sea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Dead Sea. It
Yeah.
contains a very huge amount of salt, which literally we don't need to put any weight on it. We'll just go in and we can just levitate on it. Not exactly levitate, but float on it. Because the huge salt amount, it at least has 30 million tons of 33 million tons of salt present inside it.
Can I have a question?
Yeah.
Actually,
Adi.
somebody like, can I say
How
something?
Wait, let Adi
Okay,
say first. Then you can say
uh,
Mario.
okay,
how
okay.
do plants in the ocean grow without sunlight?
The thing is that there are there are a lot of plants which doesn't need sunlight to grow. That and also there might be receiving sunlight. The most top part of the ocean, which is sunny, they
Yeah.
receive sunlight from, like, they only need like a small amount of sunlight. They don't need like direct sunlight, but then a small amount of light for them to live. You won't see that much of plants in the Mariana Trench or the deep seas. So then it's more common in the higher part.
Yeah, I have another question.
Yeah.
How did we go to the Mariana Trench?
The thing is that humans cannot, I've said before, humans cannot go to the Mariana Trench alone. They have to be submarines, ROVs, or even sonar devices can be used. So, like, we've learned about the Mariana Trench, but then we have only sent ROVs. But they have sent submarines, but then it has there are some failures as well. They have been destruction of these submarines. But then they use ROVs, which is a safer method. And we have learned at least, so like, let's say, we have learned about 20% of the ocean. Yeah. I mean, not the ocean, like, we have learned 20, like, we haven't learned the whole thing about the Mariana Trench, but then we have learned, like, a small part of it. Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. But, Mariam, right? Next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna say the Dead Sea. I found out that somebody like grabbed a ginormous piece of salt out of that. It was like a I don't know. It looked like a crystal. It was
Yeah.
a whole type of a rock, but it's actually salt, and it was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. The thing is that sometimes if we leave salt, and then we just leave salt, like there's a chemical reaction which makes the salt look like crystals. That's why a lot of people mistake
Oh,
some crystals, I mean, mistake salt as some crystals. They're also pretty common in
now I get.
caves. Yeah. Anybody has any questions
Oh,
else?
Yeah, I have one more question.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
So, like, how does this ocean technology contribute to understanding the climate change that's happening?
So the ocean helps us because they first look through the history. They can understand the climate change which has happened in the past. Like it's also in a pattern somehow. Like they find it in a pattern. So then they can estimate it as the same pattern. And then if anything goes wrong, they can just make small identifications and then just turn everything right.
Can I
Okay.
ask a question?
Yeah.
Why is the ocean a mysterious place?
As I said before, the space is more, we discovered more of space rather than the ocean. So, like, the thing is that we basically don't know everything about our Earth. Even humans, even the most people haven't learned about the complete Earth. And then, since Earth contains 71% ocean, the like we have to explore more of the ocean. They because a lot of people haven't explored the ocean yet. It's more like people are just starting to explore the ocean. So that's why it's being left mysterious around.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
How many?
Can I
How
ask a
You are
many?
question?
telling
Yeah.
that like people are
Adiran.
like
Yeah, so my
interested in
question
more
is
about
Wait,
space, right?
Quite. Let Adiran say.
when
Adiran.
Okay.
okay, so when we look at like sea or something, lakes and all, it is blue, but it just
Yeah.
reflects the sky. So why is it blue though?
The thing is that the water is actually invisible. It's just the thing that the reflection of the sky makes it blue. You know that if you look at the ocean from like from the surface, you can see a wiggly version of your own self, and then you can see blue because it's also the color of the sky. And then if you go underwater, also you can see some blue, but then it's also from the reflection, and then it just provides color into it. It's not like it's actual color. The thing is that the color of water is basically transparent, as everyone knows. So then it's just the effect of the sky. Yeah.
Right.
I
It's
have
actually
question.
because like the sun rays has different colors. It's
Right.
like a mixture of different colors.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes you
when
might even see the
Right.
ocean as pink or orange or any color.
so only
Right.
the red and orange, yellow, those kind of colors are only
Yeah.
absorbed by the ocean.
Right.
But the blue and green colors, they are not absorbed, so they stay around the surface, and it
Yeah.
looks like it's ocean looks like it's blue.
That is true. The thing is that
Can I
if you go to the yeah.
Yeah. When we like taste salt water, it tastes salty, and why does mineral water have no taste?
Who said that mineral water includes salt? This
No, I
mineral
mean
water we're talking about
drinking water.
includes
Drinking water.
sodium, potassium, and
Drinking
other
water.
minerals, which is just drinking water. It's not ocean water. They're two complete different things.
Yeah, but why do they taste like nothing?
What do you mean? That's what I
Water
don't.
just tastes like water. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, that is true. Most of people can describe the taste of water because it's just water, and then like because of these minerals, actually, it depends on the brands of the water bottles because a brand puts different types of minerals into the water, giving it a slight different taste.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Uh,
Raem, can I ask a question, please?
what is the taste of water? Bro, what is the taste of water? It's tasteless,
Yeah, Dina.
smellless, and
Okay. So my question, I always wondered that, as you know, in the ocean and all, I have seen some videos. So no one is cleaning the ocean. So what happens to the waste? I saw many videos, so I didn't understand anything in it.
Yeah.
So
The
how
thing
does
is
it
that
disappear?
the waste might be left there for it to destroy the ocean, or there will be garbage collectors who just takes the plastic waste and then throw it away in the trash to protect the ocean.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So how
What
is
are
this
the
ocean
ways?
data collected using the technology?
Yeah, they we can there are I think there are like small robots which can take in garbage and then throw them in the garbage bin or something. So like I think now like in the future it will also help us the ocean preservation technique. Like they use robots to collect trash now, like in the future probably.
I have a question.
Just 1 second, 1 second, Tejas. Adit, you can ask the question. Adit.
Uh, no, I was just raised. I forgot to unraise my hand.
Okay. So, Ayan, you got any chance, Ayan? Ayan,
Yeah, I got.
you got a chance. Adnan, you also got, right? Yes, Tejas, you can ask the question.
So is ocean and ponds like wells are is uh, is it same or different?
Huh? What?
No, what?
Can you repeat it again?
Is it is ocean and like what ponds like ponds rivers are same? Like is it the brand of that?
The thing is that the ocean is like a huge water body. The ocean is the biggest water body. So like we start from a small puddle, then a pond, then a lake, then a river, then to a stream, and then to a sea. I mean, then to the sea, and then we go to the ocean. I mean,
So that means,
yeah,
the ocean is the part. The rivers and ponds are the part of ocean, right?
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
There are some which are not connected. Like there are rivers which are connected, but then there are lakes and ponds which are not actually connected. They just separate from the ocean.
But if we taste that ocean water, that is salty. But if we taste that river,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
because these rivers carry the minerals and the salt to the ocean, which makes it taste salty. But then the river won't include any type of salt. That's why it tastes really different. And then there'll be other components like we might even taste sand or something.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is, where is the ocean is formed? Is it older or is it formed or old or like later?
The ocean is
The ocean
you know like when the earth was created, it was basically a molten lava rock. Okay, when it started spinning, like it was really fast. So it warmed the lava and then became to be just solid. So like the earth was like 100% solid. But then these asteroids include like they started to hit the earth, and these asteroids include a little amount of water and or ice. So that these asteroids hit the earth repeatedly at that time, like producing water in earth at that time.
My another question is ocean have any color?
The ocean
The
is
ocean.
actually colorless, to be honest. The thing is that the color we see is blue probably because the colors, as Isian mentioned, red, orange, yellow will be absorbed into the ocean, but then like blue, green won't be absorbed. So like they will be reflected and shown for as the color of the ocean.
I
Yeah.
got a question.
I have a question.
Yeah. Who was the
Who
question?
want to ask question next?
Yeah, I have another question. I don't think it was discussed in the presentation, but I just wanted to ask what exactly is a tidal pool?
Hmm?
So I don't think this was discussed in the presentation, but I just wanted to know what exactly is a tidal pool?
A turtle pool is like like I think you have heard the term whirlpool, right? Like the spinning thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So a tidal pool is not exactly the same thing. It's basically like a small area which just starts spinning. Like make a small tidal pool by ourselves. We can just like we can make a small version. We cannot make an exact whirlpool. An exact whirlpool is like due to the spinning of something underwater and it becomes really huge. But then these tidal waves, these tidal pools are like small. We can like if you are in the ocean, you're like with your finger, you're like spinning it around. You just created a small tidal pool there, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Anybody
ask a
else?
question?
Yeah.
So, what is the deepest point of the ocean and how many percentage of the ocean have been explored?
Let's say the probable amount is that we have still at least 80 more percentage to learn. So we have learned 20 percentage minimum. I think, yeah, I'm probably sure that we have explored 20%. And the deepest part of the ocean is the Mariana Trench. Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody ask any more questions?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why are all the 7 seas all different?
They are
What is
different because they have like the species differ at the same time. So you have a type of shark in one sea and then another type of shark in the other sea. Because it's because of the climate. The area, like the area, I think you have heard of tropical fish. They come
yeah.
from like it depends on the geographical conditions. So like imagine I don't know exactly about it, but then the Atlantic Ocean gets more rainfall and then differs it. So like the thing is that these seas doesn't mix. Yeah, it doesn't mix because they are two different things. There are these 7 different seas which produce different type of fish and then which are diverse from each other.
Okay, I have another question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's separating these seas from mixing?
The thing is separating from this mixing is that like I think we have in the place where two seas meet. It's just the thing that if the oceans mix, nobody would understand the different type of seas. It's basically like everything would be like one thing. But and then somehow I don't know the exact thing. Like there's like a chemical reaction which stops them from merging in together. They're like like they're still in the same place.
I
I
have
have
a
a
question.
question.
Yeah.
So can I ask a question?
Now somebody else said they had a question.
Person you can ask.
Okay. So, what is the future of the ocean would be like?
Yeah, the ocean. The future of the ocean will be like. I think I think people will start wanting to put the ocean in different planets. I think that there are already like oceans present in Neptune and Uranus. But then I think humans also want this ocean to exist in different planets. Like if we take an example like moon, we can take moon for an example, and we want the moon to have an ocean. So this will help to build to make the moon livable, because if you have the exact right conditions to create an atmosphere same as earth, the moon will be livable. Like people can start to live in the moon. Like it will be basically the same thing. It's just that we are like in a mini version of earth rather than being in earth.
So can I ask a
Yeah, yeah.
question? Yeah. So my question is like, is land is formed by ocean?
What?
What? So the land is formed in that ocean.
The land is not formed by the ocean. Like some like land is always there. It was land who came first rather than the ocean.
Okay, so I have
Yeah.
one more question. That is, the fishes are taking oxygen, right, to breathe.
Yeah. They
So,
take dissolved oxygen in the ocean. They take dissolved oxygen.
So why we can't take oxygen in ocean?
Because these fishes have special type of gills which lets them take the dissolved oxygen, but us humans can't do that.
Okay. Okay. Is air, sorry, atmosphere or ocean, which is more important to this?
The thing is that both of these things are equally important, but then the ocean, the thing is that the atmosphere helps us to grow and breathe, but then the ocean helps us to live. And also the atmosphere helps, but then with the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide, the ocean helps regulate the water cycle, which produces, not through the water cycle, but then it gives us more oxygen.
So, in the oceans, like your background, in your background, in your background that is rock, like a big rock in under the ocean. Is that true? Is
What?
that what?
It's
In
like,
the ocean, under the ocean, is there have any like a big rock like your background?
yeah, there are a lot of different type of rocks. There might, and these might be some type of ores and crystals we haven't found of, but they pretty much would be salt. At the same time, there are like rocks because the hardening of sand makes different type of rocks. So like there might be a fusion of different type of materials which creates a new type of rock in the ocean. So imagine if you're in a hydrothermal vent and then rocks go near it and a piece of coral reef is flying around and then they merge together forming a new kind of rock.
So, in under the ocean, uh, sorry, on the top of the ocean, is it cool or hot?
It depends on the temperature. So the thing is that the more deeper we go, the higher pressure and colder it gets because we are not receiving the heat from the sunlight.
Oh,
So
okay.
like on the top surface it will be not that hot, but then it will be cold and hot, like refreshing, like a normal temperature.
Okay. The
Okay,
in
next Shahma can ask a question because Shahma raised her hand for a long. Yes, Shahma.
How does the ocean
Shahma.
like influence climate and weather?
It it actually like implements. It actually does implement because the ocean also manages weather because so the thing is that if they want imagine a tornado started in an ocean, the ocean empowers it more and becomes a huge tornado because the spinning current also forms a whirlpool close to it and then it provides more and more energy for the tornado to grow. So that's like, and there are also other ways, but then tsunamis are not actually implemented by the ocean because they're caused by earthquakes.
Can I ask another question?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, can you name any of the tools that are used in the ocean other than the ROVs and the submarines?
Like those are pretty much the main tools. There are also like some small, like not exactly, they're like mini submarines which are being used. And also there are also like these cameras. People use underwater cameras. They use underwater camera so that like you're in a boat and then you have an underwater camera underneath you, so like you're sitting on the main deck and then you can look through and then you can make the camera go like imagine it's in a stick and a camera and then it goes deeper and then you can like look, you can see the landscapes without risking your life.
Okay.
can I ask?
And
Yeah,
I also, like I said before, right, is there a machine to preserve the ocean, made to preserve the ocean? So,
currently there isn't one. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is like in the like in the on the deepest if we go to in the deepest of the ocean, so we can see like a sand and so many plants in that, right?
There are not pretty much plants in the deepest area. There might be some plants which can survive that extreme darkness and pressure. Yeah.
So how can they live that? How can the
How,
plants live?
how can that?
Plants can live because the most of the plants are live like absorb the nutrients in sand, sorry,
Yeah.
or soil. So in that case, so that plants are living in under the ocean. So how can they live? Because
So these plants exactly, there are actually some plants which exactly doesn't need these nutrients. They can survive, like they can survive on like fungi or bacteria,
so
and
in the
also
marine,
plankton. Plankton also helps them survive without sunlight.
so like the Mariana Trench is the deepest, like deepest something.
Yeah, it's the deepest part of the ocean.
So on the deepest of the Mariana Trench, that means on the end of the
Yeah, yeah.
ocean, in that place, is there like something living things living?
There are living things in the in Mariana Trench. Like in the even in the deepest part, there could be fishes which are really aggressive. The most common thing is that these fishes who will be in the Mariana Trench in the deepest part, it will be like these carnivores type of fishes, like anglerfish I mentioned before, and then piranhas maybe, because they wait in the dark and then they can withstand this pressure.
Okay.
Now, anybody else has any doubt?
Any more questions? No, right.
Yeah.
But here I can see Tejas and Aisha. Why you raised your hand?
Sorry, I forgot to lower it.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening to my exploration topic. Thank you all and have a nice day.
Yes, Raim, it was a nice presentation and you did a good job. Yes, Raim, do you want to ask questions to them?
I think I have asked my set of questions to the presentation. Yeah.
What, right?
I actually have already asked my questions through the
You
presentation.
already asked your
Yeah.
question, so no need. Okay. So all super kids, please fill the evaluation sheet of our Raim, please. I think the
Rain, that
premiums
was a
are
very good. Rain, very well done. Amazing. Okay, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is that the time is 12:06? Is the how many slides you have, my dear Ezra?
Ma'am, I have 10 slides.
So this will be that only 24 minutes because it's 12:06. So what to do?
Ma'am, can we just have the break now?
Oh, everybody need a break. I think the future school
That's
students can
good
join
idea.
back to their classes, right?
Yeah.
Shabina ma'am,
I think
Nishana
so.
ma'am,
All
Abda
future
ma'am,
school kids,
please.
they can join back to respective classes. Please
So
join
is
back
it
to your
done?
respective classes, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Do we
So
leave
can I
today?
leave?
Yes, the super kids, you can stay here. All the Ash future school students, you can join back to respective classes, please.
Ma'am, is
Yes,
the
middle grade, please
open
join back to your class.
Okay,
Ma'am, I
bye.
don't know what is
Bye.
happening. The link is not opening.
Leave from here.
I tried that. I have tried. Okay, wait. Let me try again. Why am I
Roya,
still in this meeting? I don't
Roya,
know what.
Shazil, Akash, Fatima, you can leave and please join to your class.
Ma'am, is it there? The open exploration.
Is that just a minute? I will tell you. Aschat, please. Aschat, Rasin, Vildan, Amir, Rezal, please join back to your classes, please. Aschat. Aschat.
Is this webinar be conducted?
Just 1 second, just 1 minute. Everyone, please fill the evaluation sheet, please. Now, how many people are here? Can anyone please tell me? Because I am removing them.
Ma'am, there are in the participant list. It's showing 11 people. Not 11. No.
Now I
Now
think.
9.
Now how many are here?
I think 8. I'm not sure.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so now please, everyone, please turn on the camera. Jenna, please leave Jenna.
Ma'am, I think 8 people are here from our Superkids class.
Okay, all of you, please turn on the camera, please. Jenna, you can leave, Jenna. I don't know why I'm removing Jenna, but she'll stay.
Maybe she's left. Yeah. I submitted.
Adam, Adnan, Aisha, Izian, please turn on the camera and tell me, did you all filled Raim's form evaluation sheet?
I love.
Yes, ma'am. I've submitted.
Everyone submitted? Everyone
Yes, ma'am.
submitted?
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes,
give
ma'am.
him a 19 on creativity. I
Ma'am,
give
I
him a
filled the
19
last-
on creativity. It's very good. I love
Just
it.
1 second. There is somebody joined here, Adima. But I don't know why this Jenna is still here.
Ma'am, I think she's not.
Maybe she's that.
Okay. So tell me, Ezra, now it is 12:10. Are you able to complete it before 12:30?
Okay, ma'am. But then it won't be
I think it don't work, right?
20 minutes.
Because
Ma'am, but-
there is only 20 minutes, right? So can I ask something? Can you, which time you can take in afternoon? Because in the afternoon, I want everyone from the Superkids to be available.
I can't.
Why?
Because I don't know. Maybe I can go outside. I can go play. I don't know. Maybe I can't be free. Yeah, I can't be free. I can't. Because I'm having a family picnic.
So what
Ma'am,
we can do?
afternoon also I will be.
Can we do it like around
Right.
after
Quais,
2 hours?
can you please mute? Just a second, because yes, tell me.
Ma'am, in the afternoon also I will be busy. But let me check. Let me ask my mother.
I want to get an answer from everybody.
Ma'am, if there's no problem, time in the afternoon. Ma'am, like if there's no
Ma'am,
problem,
there might be a chance I might be going out with my family.
ma'am, what time? Ma'am, I can't take in the afternoon.
You are not able to take in the afternoon. So
Ma'am,
can we
today-
extend the time till 1 o'clock? Is there any problem?
No,
No, ma'am.
ma'am.
No, 1 o'clock is okay.
After
Ma'am, here will be.
it's not possible. Before Marib, I'm free.
So
Before
she can
Marib,
take
I'm
now. Please listen. Let me complete. Okay. So can she take till now it is 12:12 here in Indian time. So you need extra time, 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Is it fine for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Everybody, it's fine, right? So let me
Yeah, ma'am.
take a confirmation from Shihab sir. Yes, Adnan.
My brother-in-law came, so I had to go to like my cousin's house.
Ma'am, can I finish it now?
Yes, Siddha, that's what I'm asking to them because you know it is 12:30. So
Ma'am,
I
we
need
are
an
ready.
extra time from them.
Yeah, ma'am, we are okay with this.
Ma'am,
But
mine is not
Adnan is
very
saying
long.
something.
No,
Ten
he said that his
Yeah,
brother-in-law
I had-
came and he has to go to his cousin's house.
Just 1 second, let me confirm it with the Shihab sir, okay? Just 2 minutes, give me.
Ma'am, if Izza's busy, I think Izzian said he could do today, right? So maybe Izzian could do in the afternoon and then Izza can do tomorrow when she's free or something like that. Ma'am, mine is not
Aisha.
very long.
Aisha, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you used what tab did you, what website or app did you use for making that video of the business pitch video for you?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just check. I forgot the name. Let me just check. Wait a second. It's something called Powtoon. What? It's called Powtoon. What? Nothing is called.
Powtoon.
Yeah. Powtoon.com something. Wait, I'll type in the chat if you want. I'll type the link in the chat if you want.
I got it.
Okay. But it's not free. You get like a 3-day free trial, and that's all you get. After 3 days, then you have to pay something.
Gotta make 10 new accounts.
What are you guys doing?
You can even use Doodly for that. You can even use Doodly for that, but then I think you need an app or something.
But Doodle is very fun. Google Doodle.
Yeah, but it's not that.
It's free.
Not
It's free.
that.
It's very fun to play. I love it.
It's not a game. It's not a
I
game.
hate Google. But I hate Google. I don't know why, but I hate Google.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I think
hate
he's talking about
but
some
I love
game.
Google.
You know,
Google.
Doodly with ads, right? You can use
I
it.
hate
Vivian, I have
but
a
I-
question. Rather
I
than
hate
listening to the
Google.
listening to the presentation, were you just preparing questions?
That like whenever I got a question, I
No,
wrote
Is it possible for you to take it in the afternoon?
No, ma'am, I can finish it now.
You can finish it now,
Exactly.
but okay. Okay, Iza. Okay, Iza, you can take. So everyone please turn on the camera, okay? Iza, you can take.
Ma'am, so tomorrow I'm doing first.
Yes, let me check. Let you check the chat box who's doing tomorrow
This
first.
is very
Yes,
fun.
Aisha is doing tomorrow first and Izyan after Aisha.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
can I?
Izyan,
I
I
have a
have a
5
question. Are you able to
I
take
have
in
a
the
5-minute
afternoon
break.
today? You need a break.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so you can take a 5 minutes break. Those who want to drink water, go and drink water. You can take 5 minutes break. After 5 minutes, we will start. Okay, Iza, please be ready after 5 minutes. Okay.
Ma'am,
And in that time, I want to fill that. In that time, I want to fill the evaluation sheet of Raem. Let me fill that.
Ma'am, is there like a what is the minimum time of the presentation?
1 hour.
Ma'am,
Minimum.
my presentation took longer than what I expected. I wanted it to
The
last for like
questions are so
55
much.
minutes.
Yeah, the questions are so much.
It took 30 minutes to answer all questions.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can I leave at 12:30?
Adnan. Okay. Okay, Adnan.
Okay, ma'am.
Reza, you can start, my dear. Reza, before that, I want everyone to turn on your camera, please.
Ma'am, can you give me the sharing option?
Yes, sure.
Ma'am, we should also fill another form for Izza's presentation.
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you can use this. Take it from the chat box itself.
Yeah, okay. Ma'am, can you? Okay.
Yes, Reza.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes. Full screen, my dear.
Ma'am, can I see? Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes, dear, yes.
Okay. Welcome, my respected teachers and my dear friends. Today's topic is Let's Learn Kindness to the World. Do you all know what is kindness? Does anyone know the meaning of kindness?
Can I answer?
Kindness is showing like empathy to others and understanding them and helping them to overcome their difficulties. Yes, that's correct. What is kindness? Kindness is a powerful and positive force that can make a significant impact on the world. Kindness is empathy, being kind, and being compassionate. Like, being kind, like compassionate, like you're loving to your pets and your beloved ones, and you're sharing your food. And when someone falls, you're helping them get up. And if someone's sad, then you make them happy. Now, these are the benefits of kindness. Kind benefits both individual and society. Every act of kindness benefits the giver as well as the receiver. So you be very happy when someone helps you, and you also be happy when you help someone. So that makes you very happy. Positive relationship. Like in the picture here, everyone's happy in a group, they're laughing, they're smiling. So you should always be good, kind, and compassionate. Then you'll be very happy. Reduce stress. Does anyone want a life with stress? No, no one wants a life with stress. Live a life free of stress. Enhance well-being. When you help, when you be kind, then you always be happy. And if you're happy, then you'll be healthy and wealthy. These are the examples of kindness. Helping a stranger, assisting someone with carrying heavy bags, holding the door open, offering directions to someone who's lost. So I've put some pictures here, you can see. It's the examples of kindness. So do you want to share some of your examples, like some life experience, how you have helped, or anything? Do you want to share any experience about that? Does anyone want to share their experience?
She's
Like,
asking that if anyone
can
having
we
any
tell,
experience, you can share.
ma'am, can we tell like a story that we have heard?
Yes, my dear.
No, what you have done.
Oh, then I
If you have
can't.
helped them, then say that. Like, what have you done kind to other people?
I don't know.
Anyone else?
But I can tell a story that I have heard.
And not a story. What you have done.
Yes,
Then I
If
can't.
you also like as kids, if
Izza,
you
let them share that story. We don't know what happened in that story, no?
okay, ma'am.
Like one day, a kid was going to his school, and like he was walking to school, and he saw an old man. He was blind, and then like he was trying to cross the road. So he helped him cross the road, and then he went. Then when he reached to the school, the sir told like, "Why are you late?" And he told this, and the sir let him like told him that he won't like he didn't tell like, he didn't like make him stand out of the class, or like he like tell that you have done a good thing.
Anyone else wants to share? Okay, thank you guys. Okay, volunteering. Dedicate time to volunteer at a local shelter, hospital, or community center. This could involve serving meals, organizing events, or providing support to those in need. So I got an opportunity, iftar time, there are like these boxes packed with food. So we just keep them on the floor and then we just let everyone come and sit. And then when it's time to have their iftar, we let them to have their iftar. Then also my brothers did the same thing to give food to the laborers so they can eat for iftar. And we make them as a group and we sit and then we eat. Have you got any opportunities like this, volunteering?
Yeah, once I got like I was in a charity program, so I was able to like help the ones in need of the basic needs.
Yeah, that's also like volunteering. Thank you, Zia. Why is kindness important? Kindness makes the world a more pleasant place to live. It can reduce conflict and violence. It can promote understanding and cooperation. It can make people happier and healthier. Thank you for listening.
Any questions?
Wait, I have a question.
It's right.
Is it more like kindness comes to you naturally, or like you can just do something?
Smile is also kindness. Charity is also kindness. Like if you will smile, so then others will be happy.
These are all examples of kindness, but I like how to be kind. You didn't explain that. You just like give the examples, right?
You should feel empathic, compassionate from your heart, and you can also do things like assisting someone when they're lost.
Okay.
To make others happy.
Any other questions? Yes, Isian.
No.
Can can kindness have a positive impact on the world?
Yes, definitely.
So like what would the changes be like if everyone was kind and like there's not
Like as I told you in my slide, it can also like individual and both individual. Yeah, so like the receiver. So like when someone helps you, then you be so kind. I mean, you be so happy when you help someone, then they be happy.
okay, thanks.
Any more questions? Any more questions?
Yeah. Is kindness like increasing or decreasing in the world right now?
That's a good question.
I plan to ask that same question, but in
you
all
should
this
try
way,
not to
another way.
decrease it. You should not try to decrease it. You should increase it and do more.
So what I saying to this current world? What are you saying to the people?
It is our duty to be kind and make the world and increase the kindness like Shahna said. We should set an example to others.
Okay, sir. Then any more questions here? No. No more questions. So everyone please fill the form, evaluation sheet. Everyone please fill the evaluation sheet.
Ma'am, thank you for giving me a chance to speak.
When next time when you prepare, you have to prepare very detailed. Okay. Research well about the topic and find some examples. You can also show some videos. All those things you can include in your presentation. Okay. And you did a good job. Your slides were good. But in the next time when you are going to present, please try to research more about this topic. Okay. Please, everybody, please fill the form.
Okay.
And, tomorrow when you take the assessment, it should be the minimum 1 hour needed. Okay. Don't forget about that.
Ma'am, so tomorrow also will there be like Hash Future School students or only like super
Most
kids?
probably Hash Future School students will also join.
Okay.
But not sure.
Okay.
I can say it only on tomorrow.
Okay.
If they join, if people have any issues?
No. I was just asking so I can like prepare questions to ask them also.
Yes. I understood, my dear. And you all uploaded your videos in YouTube channels about your business pitch video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today it's our 36th day. We have only 4 more days left, right? So please prepare your portfolio because most probably we have our open house on Sunday night. That may be your 40th day. 40th day is a portfolio presentation. So on that day, you have to present your website. You have to present your business pitch video. All those things you have to present while you present your portfolio. Okay. Your parents will also join with us on that day.
Ma'am, website, portfolio, and
business pitch video.
Only those 3?
Yes.
Ma'am, so everyone has to present each and everything?
Yes, everybody have to present.
So like we just have to present and show our website, that's all right?
Yes.
Okay.
Any confusions regarding that, you can ask, okay? No problem. So once you finish the filling the form, you can leave. Thank you so much. So those who are taking on tomorrow, please be ready. That is Aisha Izian, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Please be ready on tomorrow. And I request everyone to join on time tomorrow itself. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Bye, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Yes, Rizza, you can also leave. Thank you. Bye-bye. Izian.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you submit it?
Ma'am, I'll just fill this form and then I'll.
Okay, no problem. Leave the class and you can fill it. Okay, but you have to submit it today itself. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, ma'am.